Oh, 14 main characters is quite a bit. I know having a large cast is like, it can be cool, but then it does get really tricky to think about what the purpose of each character is. Because for another story I have, like that I'm not working on, I had around like 8 characters, I think. It was like 8 main characters, but then I ended up cutting 2 of them because they didn't really contribute. I feel like if you have a story that you do enjoy, and just because it's about the inability to find like a conflict for the characters, like have you tried listing out all the characters, or like getting a document with all the characters and writing down maybe their motivation, their inner and outer conflicts? So like, ooh, angels. I remember you mentioned that, I think. Yeah, because I said I liked angels to you. But one tactic I would suggest is like listing out every character and writing out their motivation, their conflicts, both inner and external, and their purpose for the story. So I can probably do that right now for one of mine. So I think you can see it. Yeah, so let's go. Iris Glacier, and I'll write like her motivation. One of her motivations is money. Another one is because she wants to find someone else like her. Later on, it's because of friendship. Yeah, it's good if you're doing that, because it really does help you break down your characters, and maybe instead of scrapping the whole thing, you can just maybe cut down on the main characters. You can even give some of the main characters their own story. Like write a different story about them, like maybe a short story, or maybe just a completely different novel for another time. Conflicts. Internal. So she has like family attachment, and also unhealthy mindset because of family. Like she holds herself back and doesn't like, when she's really excited about something, she shuts herself down because in the past she's done that. External. Pirates who try to throw her overboard. It's one of the arcs. I like the idea of short stories for personalities and like exploring characters, because it's like a very, it's less committed. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It's less committed than an actual novel, and it gives you room to try different prompts. Mist convinces her to go home. Maybe the plan goes wrong. Purpose in the story. Main character. Platonic soulmate of Marin. Friend of Mist. Romantic partner of Kalea. Yeah. It's essentially the basic breakdown of how you work out if your character is fitting for a story and like what their purpose is. Motivation, conflicts, which is both internal and external conflicts, and also the purpose in the story. But yeah, that's just a quick one I wrote down for my character, and that was about like 3 minutes maybe. So it shouldn't take too long for 14 characters. I cannot do maths, I don't know how much 14 times 3 is. Like 30, 42? Less than an hour, or maybe like up to an hour to do that. That's okay. I like giving suggestions for like exercises like that, because everyone gets stuck sometimes, and like there's nothing wrong with calling a writer's block, but there are ways you can break it down to actually figure out what's stopping you. And it seems you already know, like you know that you're having a hard time because conflicts of characters and because you have a lot of characters. So